Here's a question. What happened to our great American cities? How could cities known the world over become both figuratively and literally full of crap? The far left, that's how. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me once again for MRC-TV. I'm Nick Kangadis. The far left, which has become an ever-increasing portion of the left in general, have one thing in mind when it comes to governing the people: control. And they've done a pretty good job of it in the last, 100 years or so. The left likes to haul out the myth of the big switch from the 1960s, but the only big switch that truly seems to have happened around that time period is the far left's monopoly of some of the US's biggest and most well-known cities. Just look at what's happening in these cities. No one, including the politicians, seem to care about the rampant black-on-black crime going on in Chicago, Baltimore, and Detroit. I thought liberals were supposed to be compassionate towards the black population. I guess it's only sexy to do so when someone is shot by a cop who, more times than not, are justified in their actions. Speaking of Detroit, that city used to be the wealthiest city in the United States, but now, because of failed liberal policies, over 1 million people left Detroit in a 62-year time span. It's not very long. San Francisco and Portland officials are now complaining about the amount of homeless people, used needles, and literal crap that's on their streets. Seattle businesses have had to shut down because of the oppressive doubling of the minimum wage. Detroit, St. Louis, Baltimore, Chicago, Houston, and Philadelphia are all among the top 100 most dangerous cities in the US, according to FBI statistics gathered by NeighborhoodScout.com. And taxes? Don't even get me started. The multitude of taxes forced onto the citizens of major US cities has resulted in the loss of population for some of them. People are simply sick and tired of having their money taken from them before they even get their checks. That's typically called theft. All you have to do to really understand the scope of what I'm talking about is a simple Google search into the lists of mayors of prominent American cities. Well, some of them used to be prominent. Humor me a minute. Take a look at this list and see if you can tell me what the common thread is. Now pause the video after seeing the list and let me know your answer in the comments. And no cheating! Austin, Texas, 1991. Seattle, Washington, 1990. Houston, Texas, 1981. Baltimore, Maryland, 1967. San Francisco, California, 1964. Detroit, Michigan, 1962. Washington, D.C., 1961. Portland, Oregon, 1956. Philadelphia, PA, 1952. St. Louis, Missouri, 1949. New York, New York, 1945. Chicago, Illinois, 1931. And Boston, Massachusetts, 1930. So, you think you know what these great American cities have in common? The years that accompanied the cities in this list are the last time any of them had anything other than a liberal in office, with the exceptions being 8 years of Rudy Giuliani in New York, and no, I don't count the first term of Michael Bloomberg, one single year from 1979 to 1980 in Portland, and Seattle had a Republican mayor for literally 5 days in 2017. But that's it. All told, these cities have been controlled by the left for a combined 621 years. Now, I'm not saying that a conservative, libertarian, establishment Republican, or independent would necessarily fix any of these problems. But after so many years of doing the same thing, expecting different and/or better results, while consistently being let down, you'd think people would want to try something else. Insanity has been defined by this trend, and the victims are our great American cities. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up or a like and let us know what you think in the comments section. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and click that bell to enable notifications to let you know when we have a new video. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram. For MRC-TV, I'm Nick Kangadis.